'Cause we're all so very 21st century. You're probably listening to me on some kind of portable stereo. Maybe you're sitting on the back of the bus, or it's running up your sleeve and you're across from your boss, or you're sitting in your bedroom on your own with the lights down low. Oh, so low. I'd like to teach you 4 simple words, so the next time you come to a show, you could sing those words back at me like they're the only words that you know. I want to dance. I want to dance. I want lust and love and a smattering of romance. But I'm no good at dancing, and yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight. I'm gonna take my chance. I want to dance.
Culture, man, this is my home. The dark covered masses gather at the gate. Yeah, the doors are at 7 and the show starts at 8. A few precious hours in a space of our own, and when the band comes on, the only thing I really know, I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I want lust and love and a smattering of romance. But I'm not good at dancing, and yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight. I'm gonna take my chance. I wanna dance. Yeah, is anybody else sick of the music that's turned out by lackluster seamsters from shortage? Yeah, it's all sex, drugs and sins, other extras from skins, but it's okay 'cause I don't really mean it. I want bands who had to work for their keep, drove 1,000 miles and played a show and no sleep, sleeping on the floor at a stranger's place, hungry just to do it all again the next day. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I want lust and love and a smattering of romance. But I'm no good at dancing, yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight. I'm gonna take my chance. I wanna dance. So put your hands on your hips and bring your knees in tight. Yeah, we do this shit together, man. No fist, no fights. We're not trying to save the world. Some people think like us. We just want our own space to dance, man. No flavors, no fuss. Yeah, blood, sweat and vinyl. We have built ourselves a house with the roof is on fire and we're good at putting it out. Forget about your bitching and remember that you're blessed. Focus on the kids who never fit in with the rest. Alright, somebody told me that music with guitars was going out of fashion and I had to laugh. This shit wasn't fashionable when I fell in love. If the hipsters move on, why should I give a fuck?
I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I want me some lust, some love, and a smattering of that old time romance. But I'm no good at dancing, and yet I have to do something. Tonight I'm gonna play it straight. I'm gonna take my chance. Yeah, I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I want you and me both to join hands out at the front. So next time I see you, remember these words.
buskins and journeymen. Hear ye, my sisters and my brethren, the time is coming near. Come ye to soulless corporate circus tops. Come ye to toilet circuit touring stops. Come ye to bedrooms, bars and bunker squats. The sound is ringing clear. Now who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all? Now who'd have thought that after all, it was rock and roll? Take the stage, hey ye, make miracles for minimum wage. Hey ye, these folk songs of the modern age will hold us in their arms. Right here, right now, Elvis brings his children home. Right here, right now, you never have to feel alone. Right here, right now, teenage kicks and gramophones, we hold them in our hearts. Now who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all? Now who'd have thought that after all, it was rock and roll? And I still believe in the saints, yeah, in Jerry Lee and in Johnny and all the greats. And I still believe in the sound that has the power to raise a temple and tear it down. And I still believe in the need for guitars and drums and desperate poetry. And I still believe that everyone can find a song for every time they've lost and every time they've won. So just remember, folks, we're not just saving lives, we're saving souls and we're having fun. But I still believe. Now who'd have thought that after all, something as simple as rock and roll would save us all? Now who'd have thought that after all, something so simple, something so small, who'd have thought that after all, it's rock and roll? We had a difficult winter,
daughters, raise up the mast.
Rejoice, rebuild, the storm is past. Cast off the crutches, cut off the cost. Rejoice, rebuild, the storm is past. Rejoice, rebuild, the storm is past. I don't wanna spend the whole my life indoors. Lay low, waiting on the next storm. I don't wanna spend the whole my life inside. I wanna step out and face the sunshine. I'm not gonna live the whole my life indoors. I'm gonna step out and face the next storm.
Blacking in and out in a strange flat in East London. Somebody I don't really know just gave me something to help settle me down and to stop me from always thinking about you. And you know your life is heading in a questionable direction when you're up for days of strangers and you can't remember anything except the way you sounded when you told me you didn't know what I should do.
It's a long road up to recover.
Like every other day, and just like every boring blues song, I get swallowed by the pain, and so I fumble for your figure in the darkness just to make it go away. But you're not lying there any longer, and I know that that's my fault. So I've been pounding on the floor, and I've been crawling up the walls, and I've been dipping in my darkness with serotonin boosters, cider, and some kind of smelling salts. It's a long road up to recover. Well, darling, let's make a deal. If anybody ever asks us, let's just tell them that we met in jail. And that's the story that I'm sticking to like a stony-faced accomplice. But tonight I need to hear some truth if I'm ever getting through this. Yeah, you once sent me a letter that said if you're lost at sea, close your eyes and catch the tide, my dear, and only think of me. Well, darling, now I'm sinking and I'm as lost and lost could be, and I was hoping you could drag me up and down here towards my recovery. Just give me a sign, yeah, just a subtle little glimmer, some suggestion that you'd have me if I could only make me better. Then I would stand a little stronger as I walk a little taller all the time. Because I know you are a cynic, but I think I can convince you, yeah, cause broken people can get better if they really want to. Or at least that's what I have to tell myself if I am hoping to survive. It's a long road up to recover. This will all be over. To the east, the road beneath my feet. To the west,
haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. Ever since my childhood I've been scared, I've been afraid of being trapped by circumstance, of staying in one place. So I always keep a small bag full of clothes, carefully stored, somewhere secret, somewhere safe, and somewhere close to the door. Well, I've traveled many countries, I've washed my feet in many seas, I've drunk with grifters in Vienna and with punks in old DC, and I've driven across deserts, driven by the irony that only being shackled to the road could ever I be free. To the east, the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. I felt old before my time, but now I keep the age away by burning up the miles, and yeah, by filling up my days. And the nights, 1,000 nights I've played, 1,000 more to go before I take a breath and steel myself for the next 1,000 shows. To the east, the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. To the north, never to be caught. To the south, my time is running out. Yes, I'll saddle up your horses now and keep your powder dry. 'Cause the truth is, you won't be here long. Yeah, soon you're gonna die. To the heart, there's no time for you to waste. You will find your precious answers now by staying in one place. Yeah, by giving up the chase. To the east, the road beneath my feet. To the west, well, I haven't got there yet. And to the north, well, I never will be caught. To the south, my time is running out. Yeah, to the south, my time is running out. Yeah, to the south, my time is running out. I face the horizon everywhere I go. I face the horizon is my home. I face the horizon everywhere that I go. I face the horizon is my home. I was sipping on a whiskey when I got the call. Yeah, my friend Lex was lying in the hospital. She'd been pretty sick for about half a year, but it seemed like this time the end was drawing near. So dropped my plans and jumped the next London train. I found her laid up and in a lot of pain. Her eyes met mine and then I understood that her weather forecast wasn't looking too good. So sad and started stories for a little while. Tried to raise a mood and tried to raise a smile, but she silenced all my ramblings with a shake of her head. Drew me close to listen, this is what she said now. You live to dance another day. It's just now you'll have to dance for the two of us. So stop looking so damn depressed. Sing with all your heart. The queen is dead, yeah. She told me she was sick of all the hospital distant relatives draining her blood. She said, I know I'm dying, but I'm not finished just yet. Yeah, I'm dying for a drink and for a cigarette. So we hatched a plan to book ourselves a cheap hotel, the center of the city, and to raise some now lay waste to all the clubs. And then when everyone else is long asleep, then we'll know we're good and done. You'll live to dance another day. It's just now you'll have to dance for the two of us. So stop looking so damn depressed. Sing with all your heart. The Queen is dead. South London's not the same anymore. The Queen is dead. The last of the greats has finally gone to bed. Well, I was working on some words when Sarah called me up. She said that Lex had gone to sleep and wasn't waking up. And even though I knew that there was nothing to be done, I felt bad for not being there. And now, well, she was gone. So I tried to think what Lex would want me to do at times like this when I was feeling blue. So gathered up some friends to spread the sad, sad news. And we headed to the city for a drink or two. And we sang, we live to dance another day. It's just now we have to dance for one more of us. So stop looking so damn depressed. Sing with all our hearts. Long live the Queen. As hard as you can to preempt the question, the expectation, and I understand. So come on now, if we all pull together, we could lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders. Lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders, just for a moment or two. From the moment the phone alarm breaks the morning into, to the moment you close your bedroom door and all that's left is you. There are 1,000 auditions you didn't quite get through. So many masks to wear, so much weight to bear, but you were only ever you. You were glorious, you were glorious. Come on now, if we all pull together, we could lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders. Lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders, just for a moment or two. Come on now, if we all pull together, we could lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders. Lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders, just for a moment or two. I'd be glorious you, glorious you, glorious you. With your mixed up methods, your messed up makeup, you're glorious you. With your tongue-tied tragedy and two small t-shirts, glorious you. So don't you worry, all things must end. There are sunlit uplands around the river bend. Come on now, if we all pull together, we could lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders. Lift up the weight of the world from your shoulders, just for a moment or two.
Just give me one fine day of plain sailing weather and I can fuck up anything, anything. It was a wonderful life when we were together, and now I've fucked up every little goddamn thing. Emily lied to me, this was supposed to be easy. I found the one damn person to help me fall asleep in the night. But sleeping gets tiring, and dark reminds me of dying. And as long as this feeble heart is still beating, you will find me rushing through every room, switching on all the lights. The problem with falling in love in late night bars is that there's always more nights, there's always more bars. The problem with showing your love or your scars is that everybody's lover is covered in scars. So give me one fine day of plain sailing weather, I can fuck up anything, anything. It was a wonderful life when we were together, and now I've fucked up everything's got fractures, and I felt faithless at that moment just before the dawn when everything falls apart. But baby, I didn't mean it for things to get desperate. I let slip my guard, I let go of the rudder. Now we're drifting in the current away from one another. Give me one fine day of plain sailing weather, and I can fuck up anything, anything. It was a wonderful life when we were together, and now I've fucked up everything. Give me one fine day of plain sailing weather, and I can fuck up anything, anything. It was a wonderful life when we were together, and now I've fucked up every little goddamn thing, every little goddamn thing, every little goddamn thing, every little goddamn thing. And I've been skirting round the rim of doing something brave, of not just standing but jumping in, of making circles into squares, of laying down the bare facts like a burden I can't bear. But I can almost find the words, but I can see the way you fold your hands, speak my name like a curse upon your pretty lips. The pressured white behind your fingertips. And when you see me for all that I am, I couldn't make mistakes to make a difference anymore. I throw myself down on my knees in your hands, beg you for forgiveness for my fuck-ups and my faults. And maybe you'd relate, release some hope for our forever. Lift up your precious hands and then bring yours and mine together. So give me one fine day of plain sailing weather. Just give me one fine day of plain sailing weather. Let's begin at the beginning. We're lovers and we're losers. We're heroes and we're pioneers. We're beggars and we're choosers. Skirting round the edges of the ideal demographic. We're almost on the guest list, but we're always stuck in traffic. We've watched our close associates up and play their parts, chatting up the it girls, and they're tearing up the charts, while we were paying with coppers to get our rounds in at the bar. With the C team, we're the almost famous old friends of the stars. Justin is the last, the grey romantic
romantic poets. He's the only one among us who is ever gonna make it. We planned a revolution from a cheap Southampton bistro. I don't remember details, but there were English boys with banjos. Jay is our St. George and he's standing on a wooden chair. And he sings songs and he slays dragons and he's losing all his hair. And Adam is the resurrected spirit of Graham Parsons, in plaid instead of rhinestone and living in South London. And no one's really clear about Tommy's job description, but it's pretty clear he's vital to the whole damn operation. And Dave Danger smiles at strangers, trees the safest girl I know. And Zoe and Hobbs will scamper up to victory in the city we call home. We won't change our ways, we will proud remain. When the glory fades, when the glory fades. Yeah, I am sick and tired of people who are living on the B-list. Yeah, they're waiting to be famous and they're wondering why they do this. And I know I'm not the one who is habitually optimistic, but I'm the one who's got the microphone here, so just remember this. Yeah, well, life is about love, lost minutes and lost evenings, about fire in our bellies and about furtive little feelings, and the aching amplitudes that set our needles all a flickering, and they help us with remembering that the only thing that's left to do is live. Yeah, the only thing that's left to do is live. After all of the loving and the losing, all the heroes and the pioneers, the only thing that's left to do is get another round in at the bar.
Rolling? Okay. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me tell you all a little story of the things I've found. Hanging out and drinking with my friends in the cathedral grounds, and late to dodging drunks as we dance along Jury Street. As we wander uptown to the railway, our friends to meet. There's something about coming back to your hometown again, the place where you grew up and where you found your farmers' friends. And though none of them still live here and I've got nowhere to go, I'm a Wessex boy, and when I'm here I'm home. Let me tell you all a little story of the things I've lost. Huddling for warmth on the top step of the Barter Cross, sitting on the benches by the bridges at the riverside, counting down the hours for the buses cause I missed my ride. There's something about coming back to your hometown again, the place where you grew up and where you found your farmers' friends. And though none of them still live here and I've got nowhere to go, I'm a Wessex boy, a Wessex boy, and when I'm here I'm home. And one day I will hear this song, anonymous and sweet, ringing out from a busker's guitar on the ancient city streets. I pause a while and smile before I continue on alone, and somebody else will sing the words and I'll feel like I'm home. Giants and the tragedies, the tortured little
feels the same. There's something about coming back to your hometown again, the place where you grew up and where you found your firmest friends. And none of them still live here, but I've got nowhere to go. Well, I'm a Wessex boy, I'm a Wessex boy. When I'm here, I'm home.
Ringing in the opening act of spring, and I have fallen down, and I'm so much worse than I have ever been. Oh, the season's acting strange, and I know that something has to change, but there is no path I can choose that will not bring somebody pain. And oh, please forgive me for the things that I must do. But oh, it was never my intention to hurt you. Oh, the clouds are gathered thick, and in my stomach I feel sick, and I have all this drive and no idea what I should do with it. But they say there is a calm after the passing of the storm, so I can dream of going back outside when the rain and thunder's done. And oh, please forgive me for the things that I must do. But oh, though I have hurt so many people, it was never my intention to hurt you. And all the old folks say they can tell which way the river's flowing, tell which way the wind is blowing. But watching careful for the signs among the little things, the barking dogs, the birds on wing. And I am deaf and blind, and I can't say if I can change the patterns that have caused you pain. For I was raised in suburbs, sheltered from the sun and rain, far away from subtle seasons change. Oh baby, I will read about the buzzing of the bees, about the grass and snakes and spawning lakes and the different types of trees. And I will find a way that leads from cruel April into May, and someday soon it will be June and you'll decide to stay. And oh, please forgive me for the things that I have done. Summer, and I'll shade you from the sun. Man, we used to be brothers, superheroes and warriors, cowboys and Indians, train drivers, everything rolling through the endless summers. But everything changes. You got married, had children, and I don't have your number. The one I can remember is the place you used to live with your parents. But in the stillness of the moment, it takes for a Polaroid picture to capture our faces forever. The world has turned a touch on its axis, but the only thing certain is everything changes when they close the Astoria. At the end of last summer, the place we earned our pedigree, scene of our victory, sanctuary in the center of London. Now they're building a of the little distractions. Hold close to the ones that you love, 'cause we won't all be here this time next year. So while you can take a picture of us, let go of the little distractions. Hold close to the ones that you love, 'cause we won't all be here this time next year. So while you can take a picture of us, take a Polaroid picture. Take a Polaroid picture. Take a Polaroid picture. Please take a Polaroid picture. Take a Polaroid picture. Please take a Polaroid picture. Take a picture of us to show we were watching to see where time goes. So in the stillness of the moment, make sure you take a Polaroid picture and keep it with you forever, to remind yourself that everything changes. But there was this one time, there was this one time when things were okay. Wandering lonely through the snow streets of New York, I stumbled on a thrift store that sold postcards by the yard. I bought a mile and shipped them home so I could read 10,000 10-word tragedies, the lives these strangers lead, to remind myself the things I need. I once wrote you love songs, you never fell in love. We used to fit like mittens, but never like gloves. You left me feeling like we'd never really been in love. Huddled homebound in my place in Holloway, I wondered if you even heard those songs I used to play. I wrote them as a gift for you, and in return you gave a pair of hand-knit Forgive me, someone, for I have sinned, and I know not where I should begin. And some days it feels like you just can't win, no matter what you do or say. Things didn't kill me, but I don't feel stronger. Life is short, but it feels much longer. When you've lost the fight, yeah, you've lost that hunger to pull yourself through the day. But if ever I stray from the path I follow, take me down to the English Channel, throw me in where the water is shallow, and then drag me out back to shore. 'Cause love is free and life is cheap, and as long as I've got me a place to sleep, some clothes on my back and some food to eat, then I can't ask for anything more. So come on everybody, sing a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we all have secrets that we hold inside, yeah, the worst little things that you never confide. And the worst one of all that you just can't hide is that you're never quite as strong as you sound. So I'm sorry baby for the times I've hurt you, sorry friends for the times I desert you. Most days it feels like I don't deserve you, and I wonder that you're all still around. So if ever I stray from the path I follow, take me down to the English Channel, throw me in where the water is shallow, and then drag me out back to shore. 'Cause love is free and life is cheap, and as long as I got me a place to sleep, some clothes on my back and some food to eat, then I can't ask for anything more. So come on everybody, sing a 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on and join me in the water, and we'll swim for home. Sometimes it's hard to remember I couldn't do this on my own. So if ever I stray from the path I follow, take me down to the English Channel, throw me in where the water is shallow, and then drag me out back to shore. Yeah! 'Cause love is free and life is cheap, and as long as I've got me a place to sleep, clothes on my back and some food to eat, then I can't ask for anything more. I won't ask for anything more. Path I chose isn't straight and narrow, it wanders around like a drunken fellow. Some days it's hard for me to follow, but if you've got my back, I'll go on. If you've got my back, I'll go on. Some mornings I pray for evening, for the day to be done. And some summer days I hide away and wait for rain to come. 'Cause it turns out hell will not be found within the fires below, but in making do and muddling through when you've nowhere else to go. But then I remember you and the way you shine like truth in all you do. And if you remembered me, you could save me from the way I tend to be, the way I tend to be. Some days I wake up days, my dear, and don't know where I am. I've been running now so long I'm scared, I've forgotten how to stand. And I stand alone in airport bars and gather thoughts to think that if all I had was one long road, I could drive a man to drink. But then I remember you and the way you shine like truth in all you do. And if you remembered me, you could save me from the way I tend to be. 'Cause 'Cause I've said I love you so many times that the words kind of die in my mouth. And I meant it each time with each beautiful woman, but somehow it never works out. But you stood apart in my calloused heart, and you taught me, and here's what I learned: that love is about all the changes you make, and not just 3 small words. And then I catch myself catching your scent on someone else in a crowded space, and it takes me somewhere I cannot quite place. And then I remember you and the way you shine like truth in all you do. And if you remembered me, you could save me from the way I tend to be, the way I tend to be. The way I tend to be. The way I tend to be.
This song's called The Ballad of Me and My Friends. Everybody's got themselves a plan, and everybody thinks they'll be the man, including the girls, the musicians who lack the friends to form a band, the singer-songwriters, the rest of us are DJs or official club photographers. And tonight I'm playing another Nambuka show. So I'm going through my phone book, texting everyone I know, and quite a few I don't, whose numbers found their way into my phone. But they might come along anyway, you never really know. None of this is going anywhere. Pretty soon we'll all be old, and no one left alive will really care about our glory days when we sold our souls. But if you're all about the destination, then take a fucking flight. We're going nowhere slowly, but we're seeing all the sights, and we're definitely going to hell. But we'll have all the best stories to tell. Yes, I'm definitely going to hell, but I'll have all the best stories to tell. Thank you very much. That was 8. I should confess that I am starting to get old. All the latest music fads all pass me by and left me cold. All the kids are talking slang, I won't pretend to understand. All my friends are getting married, mortgages and pension plans, and it's obvious my angry adolescent days are done. And I'm happy and the same. And I won't sit down, and I won't shut up. And most of all, I will not grow up. And I won't sit down, and I won't shut up. And most of all, yeah, I won't grow up. All maturity's a wrapped up package deal, or so it seems. Ditching teenage fantasy means ditching all your dreams. All your friends and peers and family solemnly tell you you will have to grow up, be an adult, yeah, be bored and unfulfilled. Oh, but no one's yet explained to me exactly what's so great about saving 50 years away on something that you hate. About meekly shuffling down the path of mediocrity. Well, if that's your road, then take it, but it's not the road for me. I won't sit down, and I won't shut up. And most of all, I will not grow up. And I won't sit down, and I won't shut up. And most of all, yeah, I won't grow up. And if all you ever do with your life is just photosynthesize, then you'll deserve every hour of your sleepless nights that you waste wondering when you're gonna die. Now I'll play and you sing the perfect way for the evening to begin. Now I'll play and you sing the perfect way for the evening to begin. And I won't sit down, and I won't shut up. And most of all, yeah, I won't grow up. And I won't sit down, and I won't shut up. And most of all, I will not grow up. And I won't sit down, and I won't shut up. And most of all, I will not grow up. I got me a shovel, and I'm digging a ditch, and I'm gonna fight for this 4 square feet of land like a mean old son of a bitch. I got me a future, I'm not stuck on the past. I've got no new tricks, yeah, I'm up on bricks, but me, I'm a machine and I was built to last. I'm trying to get better 'cause I haven't been my best. She took a plain black marker, started writing on my chest. She drew a line across the middle of my broken heart and said, come on now, let's fix this mess. We could get better, because we're not dead yet. They threw me a whirlwind, and I spat back the sea. I took a battering, but I've got thicker skin, and the best people I know are looking out for me. So I'm taking the high road, my engine's running high and fine. May I always see the road rising up to meet me, and my enemies defeated in a mirror behind. I'm trying to get better 'cause I haven't been my best. She took a plain black marker, started writing on my chest. She drew a line across the middle of my broken heart and said, come on now, let's fix this mess. We could get better, because we're not dead yet. It's just a knot in the small of your back, you could work it out.
your fingers. It's just a tune that got stuck in your head. You could work it out with your fingers. It's just some numbers tangled up in your sums. You could work it out with your fingers. It's just a simple brown missing from the person you miss. A reminder you could always be a little bit better than this. So try and get better and don't ever accept less. Take a plain black marker and write this on your chest. Draw a line underneath all of this unhappiness. Come on now, let's fix this mess. We can get better, because we're not dead yet. We can get better, because we're not dead yet. I have wandered through the dark, through the dirt. I was hurt, and in the end I came back to the start. And I stumbled, Lord knows how I stumbled. I slipped on myself, no help from anyone else. I fell in love, and I was humbled. There she is. Isn't she everything? There she is. Isn't she everything? Down at the bottom, I found the things I'd forgotten. And despite all I've done, I can learn. And this time I'm gonna hold on to them. I'm gonna forgive myself and then ask for forgiveness. Crossing my fingers and toes, 'cause God only knows I need this. Lord, how I need this. There she is. Isn't she everything? There she is. Isn't she everything? Isn't she everything I need? I needed someone who'd believe me. I needed someone who wouldn't leave me. I needed her. Everything I needed someone who'd believe me. I needed someone who wouldn't leave me. I needed her. There she is. Isn't she everything? I will give anything. There she is. Isn't she everything? I will give